We have a call from Walkerton, Indiana, which is... Oh, no, he just dropped off. Well, we had a call from Walkerton, Indiana, which is a town, a population of about 2,000 that has the pizza shop, Memories Pizza Shop, that has been shut down. We'll go to Lewis in Lafayette, Louisiana. You're next, sir, and it's great to have you on the program. Hello.
It's great to be on the program, Rush. I've been listening for the past 10 years. So it's a real honor to be on the program.
How old are you now, Lewis?
Well, I'll be 24 tomorrow. I'm 23 for the next,
Well, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you. I was just calling because I was listening to the program when it first aired this morning about this girl who was on that TV show, and she was upset about the U.S. having, nuclear weapons. And they've been showing a lot about, this Iran deal with the nuclear weapons. And as I was thinking earlier, that should be like the least of, Americans' worries right now. Because the world can end, in the next 10 years, it can end in the next, 10 billion years. But the problem we have is, we don't need to live in oppression until then. You have the administration that we have right now that are imposing so many different laws that are, restricting our freedoms, like forcing us to have health care. I'm a server. I don't think that I should be forced to wait on anybody,
So you think the Obama administration has created a police state type?
Yeah, I was talking to Bo about that earlier. I mean, you have, I myself, like I said, I'm 23. I get not pulled over. Cops will come to me when I'm at a gas station at 10:30 at night after I leave work. If I'm cleaning out my girlfriend's car with a hoodie on in 30-degree weather, they'll come and take my license plate down. Like that. Like, why does a police officer feel the need to do that? You have these police officers putting people in chokeholds that are illegal. They have police officers killing people, and nobody's worried about it.
Well, no, that's it's not true that nobody's worried about it. But see, the person you're talking did not die from the chokehold. You're illustrating one of the challenges that we face here. You've been convinced that we live in a police state where the police are out just manhandling people, in some cases murdering them in cold blood just because they don't like them, just because of their skin color. You've been made to believe that. It's not the case. It simply isn't the case. And it hasn't been the case.
I'm not saying people are getting murdered in the streets every day, but I'm saying that, I see more, stories about these, police wrongdoing that's going, unreported by, underground media, as opposed to, something like, I don't know, Fox or one of the drive-by media stations. They're all worried about things that aren't affecting our day-to-day lives.
Well, now that... See, I know where you're coming from. That's what you look at the Iranian nuclear deal, and so what, you say? That's not going to affect me tonight. That's not going to affect me tomorrow. And even if they do nuke us, the world's over. And until they nuke us, I want a life that's fair and just.
I want to be free. That's correct. I want
to be free.
Liberties not to be encroached by the national government and the current administration.
Well, you're kind of on both sides of this, because on the one hand, you're critical of Obama, but then you're also agreeing with Obama's view of the country when you cite the stuff that you cited about cops.
Well, I mean, see, I'm not necessarily. I consider myself a conservative libertarian. So if I ever accidentally agree with Obama, it's purely on accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me ask you. Let's cut to the chase. What is it? If you could pinpoint it, Lewis? You're obviously informed, and you try to stay informed, and because of that, you have fears and concerns and worries, and you see problems. What is it? If you had to narrow it down to one or two things, what is it that's really bothering you? You get up every day. What is it that is really bothering you that you think is going to have a direct impact on you and your ability to live the way you want to?
I'd probably say the stripping of our personal liberties, like Obama's attack on the Second Amendment. That's probably one of the most things that that bothers me the most. Because, like, I feel like once you strip away your protection, then they're free to do anything they want.
Okay. All right. So I don't want to give you possibilities. I don't want to lead you into things. I really want to find out what's on your mind. Like if I ask you, what do you think about Obama's effort to basically open the borders and let anybody immigrate to the country who wants to?
I completely disagree with his position on that. My mother was born and raised in Honduras in Central America. So I'm one of the, I'd say, like a composite American. My father was born and raised down here in the South. Mom was born in another country. She immigrated with my brother legally to the United States. My family legally immigrated. I have family who's been fighting all kind of different just red tape trying to get here.
Well, I think your instincts are right. See, this is the thing. That's why I wanted to find out what is actually on your mind. And you are aware, to one degree or another, you are aware that you are losing a little liberty and freedom here and there every day. You're right. You are. You're highly tuned to that. I congratulate you. It's good that you're a listener here.